Hello, hello. How is everyone? I have not been on here in a minute. I'm using the new samples of one of the new things are higher end. I'm completely stripped today. Stripped down there. And I'm going to use the serum. I should have mixed them together. It's the Mission Luxerve. Lucerev, that's what it is. Mission Lucerev. Serum and cream. And this is the highest luxury brand that Avon carries. Right now, the serum is regularly $225, but it's on sale for $180. And the cream is regularly $350, but it's on sale for $280, and that's if you shop with me from my website. You also get a sample of the serum, a sample size, like a travel size, if you buy the serum, in addition to the full size. And then you also get a travel size cream if you buy the cream. So it's like you're getting two things, right? I know it's outrageous, but you know what? It is one of the most, I have never felt a cream so luxurious in my life, okay? This is top of the line, high end, amazing luxury. And Cytopherm, okay, combines 86 medicinal plants harvested, and there's no heavy scent, okay? That's the first thing I noticed. 86 medicinal plants harvested over 4 seasons for peak potency and fermented for over another year to achieve the maximum efficacy and help promote the look of smooth, radiant skin, okay? Then the wine firm is extracted from naturally fermented grapes, rich in polyphenols and antioxidant to help keep their skin looking healthy. The serum is a deluxe regenerating serum formulated to help boost skin elasticity and firmness to the smoothest, most youthful looking skin ever. Use AM PM after cleansing before moisturizing with the Mission Lucerve cream. And then the cream is enriched with luxurious oils and other moisturizing ingredients. Indulgent cream helps skin look smoother and firmer and radiantly healthy for a more youthful, sculpted appearance. Use AM and PM after Mission Serum. Okay. In AM, follow with sunscreen. So there's no sunscreen in either of these. So, which is really good because a lot of people have some issues with sunscreen. So I'm using all kinds of things that you've never seen me use or rarely have seen me use on here. So also, I got the new complexion, cashmere complexion pressed compact powder. Where is it? It's pressed powder foundation. That's what it is. Pressed powder foundation. I'm sorry. I'm not always the best. I'm not a wordsmith. I know what I'm trying to say. Sometimes it doesn't come out right. It is the Cashmere collection. These are all of the shades it comes in. It's a multitude of shades from the darkest to the lightest. Neutral, cool, warm. What do I have? I have N120. Since I use meringue in the liquid foundation of this line, I decided, and it's FMG. Somehow in my mind I think FML. I think it's by FMG, but see, that's it's one of our collaborations, okay? All right, so it has, look at how fabulous, okay? You have the puff right here, very high-end, very like many other high-end brands, nice mirror compact. You don't forget to take the little protective sheet off the mirror. Now, of course, with these, you have to buy and replace them, you know. They come with one, but they don't expect you to use this one sponge the whole time you own the compact, you know. And that's something I didn't know either. Okay, now this is like super, super bright. Let me see if I can. It's this one. Oh, that's better. Okay. Okay, so this is neutral, but I would say it's a cool neutral. This is the compact. Now, I'm usually a compact, I call it pressed powder foundation person because my skin is oily. And for some reason, I'm not seeing comments. So let me see if I can. Here we go. I'm going to do this. Oh, nope, no, I can't do it. It's the wrong thing. Ah! Let's see. There we go. Oh, no, that's the wrong thing too. Oh, right. I'm not touch anything. Every time I touch something, I mess up. And my phone was acting really weird when I first. Hey, Nina. Oh, there we go. Now I see you. Hey, my phone was being really weird earlier, and I almost didn't make it. So, but it seems to be acting okay. So yeah, this is a perfect match. I was lucky. I was lucky. It was a good match. So yeah, use a skincare that I haven't used before. And the reason why I'm checking sometimes when I'm far away, you don't know. But I've got the catalog here, so I can at least like talk a little bit better about things, and like instead of just saying this stuff's cool, this stuff's cool. Yeah, it's great. Okay, so anyway. So usually after when I use both sides and then I replace it, you can buy them. You can buy round. They're called cosmetic rounds. It's like a cosmetic sponge material, and you can buy them by the bag. Very easy. Or some people like the ones that are more like a flat cotton, and you can use that too instead of a cotton ball. But you can also use a cotton ball many times when if I'm doing makeup. And I want to have a more saturated situation on somebody's face. Saturated, I'll use like a cotton ball. So in a pinch, you can, if you let's say if this gets to a point where it's not good anymore, and you can always. But what I do is I buy the rounds by the bag. I buy the rounds, and I also buy the these makeup sponges that are the little triangles. I like them better than a beauty blender. I find beauty blenders to be hard as rocks. Or else I use brushes, or else I go like this, use a brush, right? I find those beauty blenders, but, so it all depends on what you're used to. Some people love beauty blenders. Okay. So, what am I going to use for a blush? Right now, they're really into cream and those liquid blushes, which are not my favorite thing to use. I know a lot of people are really into them, so it's just to each their own. But yeah, I'm gonna use the Pop palette. The Pop. I still have stubby nails, so I gotta grab whatever I can to be able to get this thing open. When you don't have... I'm trying my best to hang in there with them. Alright, I'm going to use the Pop palette. And... Pop life. A little Prince still. I did not post my thing on YouTube. For one thing, they let me put on that Prince thing playing music at the time, okay, when it was live. But for it to stay on my page, half of it's muted. So if you go back and you watch it and the sound keeps cutting in and out, it's because Facebook muted it, okay? Because they only let you play music that you have the rights to, or only like little bits and pieces of a song. Or if especially if it's fairly new. If it's older, they're not as intense about it. But especially if it's owned by somebody big like Prince, then, I was shocked that they didn't do it when I did Madonna on here that time. And I wanted to do another one like the way I did Prince, like, put on like kind of like an old school Madonna outfit and play Madonna songs and have like a little bit of a fun Madonna dance party kind of thing. But after bits and pieces of it being taken, and I can't put it on YouTube, it'll get blocked on YouTube. So, I still may do it on here, but it's hard because the things that I would want to do to help accelerate my popularity and algorithm, they find a way to block you. So you have to be even more creative on here, in these social media streets. Out here in these social media streets. All right. Lately, I have been doing using this pen. Just doing a little bit of drawing with it. Kind of like I'm drawing a whole new brow. And then just taking the edge of, and just working that into my own eyebrow here. So it's not quite as dark. But I have been busy. I've been busy with orders, been busy with like, oh, I don't know. It's just like crazy. Ever since COVID, ever since we moved in the house, this house, well, there's more to keep clean, that's for sure. And what do you think? I'm shocked they would. Oh no, they're very intense about songs. That's why I don't have. I would have music on here all the time. They are very intense about copyright laws and music and you know, and it's fine for that actual live for that moment. But if you're going to keep it up, you know, you have to be, you know, you have to be prepared. And meanwhile, and I know that they target certain people. They target who they want to target, because you can have some pretty young thing on here playing certain kinds of music with 22,000 followers on Facebook Live, and they're able to play music all the time, but someone like me who's trying to build up somehow doesn't get targeted. So, you know, that's, you know, they pick and choose, you know, they pick and choose. So, and it's the same thing with YouTube too. And it didn't used to be that way, but they're very, they're all owned by the same corporate, you know, we're all part of the same communist or corporate, corporate thing. So they all are in cahoots with each other, because one's rich and they want the other ones to keep, the other companies to keep getting rich too. And so you gotta, you know, find a way to be, be relevant and go by their guidelines. Oh, I just dropped over a whole bunch of stuff, but I'm not even gonna worry about it. So yeah, it's a whole thing. They are, it's a whole thing. And there's a lot more rules than there used to be. And even the people who are big have made videos where they're complaining about the kinds of stuff that goes on in posting videos. Like, if you know Dame Drops, like a year ago, must have made like 4 or 5, every other food review, he'd do a food review, and then the next would be him complaining about how things had changed and how, you know, so, but there's still plenty of people who are going viral and doing cool stuff, you know. It's not to say that it still can happen, and things can still happen, but it takes work, and it takes hustle, and it takes people sharing, and hitting thumbs up, and sharing with friends, and having it happen as organically as possible, because that's how it happens. Somebody posts my video on somebody's page, somebody else says, oh, I like her, she's a lot of fun, and then someone else says, oh, wow, I like her a lot, I'm going to put her on my page too, and then that happens, and it happens. It has to happen that way. So, you know, and that's how... But I've been here 14, I've been doing this, I've been on Facebook doing this now since, the fall of 2016, and I've been doing this, but I've been doing videos since, around the time I first started blogging, and, and then I started doing my own appearances around 2010. But I was doing just posting other random kind of different videos and stuff. So it's 14 years in this game. All right, so that is happening. So yeah, they used to be like, okay, if you're watching this video and then if there's something similar to it, it would pop up on your sideline and you'd have that Now it'll only show up if you subscribe to it, or they'll only promote the ones that have a certain amount of views, and they only have this and this and this. It's almost like I wouldn't say, but it's like a popularity game. So, but yeah, the finish of this, there is nothing like the finish of a press powder foundation from me. I love this. I love this new press powder. It feels good. It helps keep my oil under control. Oh, that's what I've been looking for. I'm like, okay, now I'm going to use the concealer that's in this line too. This is a cashmere collection. Now, the thing about these is, okay, so the cashmere complexion foundation is all day wear, vegan collagen, lavender oil, artichoke, and chamomile extract. So a lot of really great ingredients, and it is a matte finish, but it's not totally a matte finish where you end up looking dry. You don't look dry as bone, because sometimes when you're older, you still need to not be totally matte. Totally, because if you're too matte, then it ends up having that like cracked, where it kind of cracks and your skin looks dry and but at least for me. Now, so I know a lot of people are into all the things that are glow, and one of these days, what I would do is I would do the glow primer and maybe put that on top, or see how that would do with this, but or maybe put it on underneath first, and but I just wanted to show this and this, and these are all combinations I've never done before. Did I get my hair? Okay, I felt like I bumped my hair. Okay. So, I can't believe it's Thursday already. Can you? I can't believe it. Here we are. So what he said, this happened, and that happened, and this happened, and then COVID happened, and here we are. It's like, yeah, that's not what happened. How do we have it? How do we get here? But you know what? I don't want to. People keep saying, I want things to go back. I want everybody to learn the lessons that they have learned from this experience. Because that's what would be like a teacher would say. What have you learned from this experience? I want people to learn from this. I want people to always wash their hands more. I want people to not sneeze on fruit at the grocery store. I want people to be more clean. Wipe down the belts at the grocery store all those years that we didn't. I put on a little eye primer. All those things. I want airplanes to be cleaner. Think of all the falls and winters where people are like, oh, something's going around and everybody's sick at work, blah, blah, blah. I spent too much time of my life. Those of you who worked with me for years and years and years. I lose my voice, I get sick, I had to keep going to work because you can only take off so much time when you're sick. There were years I was working and functioning and not well. And when I get sick, I hang on to things. Even with a flu shot, I'd hang on to things for a long, long time. And it would take, I was either getting over something or something else is coming on, or I'd have something. And and for the last few months, feeling really good because I'm wearing a mask all the time. Even if I might get a little bit of a cold here and there, it's nowhere near like it was. So, I don't really want to have things go back to normal, because normal for me was being sick for 30 years. All right, now here's another cool new thing. Look at this. Okay, now I've shown this when I had work for another brand, but they took the idea of the flat lipstick that I've always shown all the time, okay, and then they perfected it. So they took the idea of the two-tone lipstick, and then they put it in the flat packaging. Check this out. Okay, so you got two different colors, blah, 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 blah. Look at that, okay? So that means you have even more control, where you have the dark as your lip line and the center is the lighter color. How cool is that? And this is called the flat two-tone lipstick. Gee, that's a flat. Can't get any more. Now, this is not out yet, but I think this is for pre-release. Pre-release. You have to make sure that if you have the lower down here and you come up, you make sure that the darker is up here. So, or else you're going to have the light down here and the light up above, and so make sure that it's right on the same. Love, love, love it. Love, love, love it. It feels good, and it's still like that matte finish. If you like a matte finish, okay. So let's see how. See, There's the darker and there's the lighter. Now, some of them are more, this one is not as high of a contrast. Some of them are like the beigey one. The lower one is much, much darker. Since I'm into pinks, and the red one, I think it's like a much lighter. You can see there's the darker and there's the lighter. But those who like, again, see there's the half and half. But those who like more reds, it's a deeper red on the inside, on the darker part, and the lighter red on the and the cap has the two-tone. But it's just like, it's like this. I love the feel of this one, and this is like this is one of my, I even wrote a paper on this, okay? I wrote a paper on this, and when I was taking my class, my certificates up there, my FIT thing, when I was taking that Beauty Essentials, and I got my Beauty Essentials certificate from FIT. That was something I've done during COVID. That I wanted to celebrate. I was just saying last night how COVID has taken our celebrations away, the things that we would celebrate, like having a housewarming. Even Patrick said we would have had a housewarming party. Patrick said even we would have had a housewarming party. Patrick, of all people, saying we would have had a housewarming party. You gotta understand, Patrick is so quiet and is not usually like, you know, he's kind of like keeps to himself. But even Patrick to say we would have had a housewarming party. Oh, it's so funny. I'm like, oh my God. He's a trip. Even he wanted to have a party to celebrate. But, you know, you have to make the most of it. So, the beauty is we have all this technology, this fantastic technology. So that's why you can book a Zoom. Let's book a Zoom. All right, I'm going to do this pink that's in here. This is the pop, back to the pop palette again. I'm going to do this pink Pop Life. And yeah, it's a whole thing. It's a whole thing. There's a lot of criteria. I've only been able to upload 2 videos a day on YouTube. If you do more than 2, you get blocked. Somehow, certain popular people, I think after a certain amount of viewers, they already have a lot of viewers, and yet they're allowing them to upload 4 and 5, you know. So they open up 4, so then they've got more content out there, so then they're more popular. It's, you know, so you have to build up. And that's, it's like, it's a whole thing. People don't realize it's a whole thing. Now, those who are following a lot of people on YouTube, follow a lot of YouTubers, follow a lot of, social media influencers, or have attempted or are trying or follow, they know, but a lot of people, it's not all, there's a whole lot of stuff that goes on behind the scenes, a whole lot of stuff. Okay, so let me find I'm looking for my contour brush. Is that it? No. I've got too many brushes in here and I gotta take stuff out. Oh, here we go. All right, I take this brown. There's a whole lot of stuff. That's why it's a popularity game. So you have to help me get popular. Hey Sally, how are ya? Pop Life. All right, a little bit more under here. It's amazing what a little smoky eye will do. This I love because it has this lovely, look at this. These 2 glitters. These 2 shimmers. Look at that, so pretty. Give a little glimmer. Oh, you know, I just read something really, really interesting. This is a little fun little fact. A little fun little fact. Fun little fact that a glimmer is the opposite of a trigger. So a trigger is something that, you get, something happens and it triggers something, it makes something happen inside you that brings up a bad memory or something bad, and it triggers, like, it can trigger anger or fear or panic or sadness or whatever, okay? They're usually always negative, okay? But a glimmer is the opposite. A glimmer is something that brings joy, that makes you, instead of triggering you into something bad, a glimmer is something that it triggers you, it takes you into something good. It takes you into good feelings, like sparkles and, things that, dogs, cute animals, positive things. Music is a glimmer. Things that make your hair stand on end in a good way, not in a bad way. So a trigger make your hair stand on end and takes you back to some nasty ass memory from before. But a glimmer makes you kind of like glow into yourself. So I think that is really, apparently it's like some sort of psychological term that has now been in the world now. Kind of like how, and I did not know that, but I don't know if that's something new, that they've taken the word glimmer from these kind of glimmers and sparkles, and or if that definition has always been there. But I thought it was very cool because I feel like makeup, because the glimmery, shimmery, or just the the way those of us who love makeup, the way makeup makes us feel, is, in a way, it's like its own form. It's a glimmer overall. And then if you have something that's like, something that makes you like feel even really great, it's like if you've got something that's like this, that like when you use it, it's like a sparkle and it's fun, and it's like a little jolt. It's like a jolt to your soul in a way, So all right, so I'm gonna take a little more of that. I'm going to put this up here. And it's a little lighter than what you'd expect. It looks like it'd be orange. And that's, but it's really like actually a little just more golden. And so it's just a really pretty finish. Really pretty finish. So I didn't even realize that, but it's kind of like a joy bringer, really. That's what a glimmer is. So I think that's just really cool. So all these glimmers, try to bring as much joy as possible. And the glimmers, kind of like almost like kind of like a fairy, Fairy is a kind of a glimmer, I guess. We get in a lot of deep discussions around here. We talk about what's the difference between a troll and a fairy, and a not the hey Ashley, how are you? Not the kind of internet troll, but like the old school, like what's the difference between a troll and a gnome and a fairy, All right, so let's do a glimmer stick. A glimmer. I swear I almost have permanent marks on my lids from putting on liner. All right, now I want that a little closer. Okay, a little closer. Glimmer sticks are the best, but I like the other ones. The other ones are great too. The other ones, the ultra luxury liner pencils, these are really great, but they're softer. They're not as, like, here is the difference. Here is that the black? Oh no, this is a brow. Okay, but still, they're softer in general, whereas opposed to the glimmers, they're like that. Okay, so but yeah, everything has its purpose and point of view. Such a difference. What a difference eyeliner makes. Now, I don't have time for today, but I want to practice. I want to do more with lashes on here, just because they seem to really pull the look together. Whoops. This brow's always the... You know, this brow used to... If you've been watching me a long time, this brow used to be the good one until I changed my part. And now this one's always the one that's checked up. Then this one was the good one, and then this one was the bad one. Let me see if I can get this. Sometimes I just gotta add a little more depth to it. I forget to find where I need to do a major... Oh, there it is. Okay. I need to do a major brush cleaning and brush reorganization. A little... There we go. I was getting on my nerves. I had to fix it. Getting on my nerves. Alright, now we're in business. Okay, now just a quick mascara. Oh, that's right, I'll do this first before I do my magic dust. All aboard the magic dust. So this time I did the super high-end Mission Luxerave, the moisturizer, the cream, and the cream and the serum. All right, it didn't contour my nose much here. Need a little bit more. Need a little bit of contour. Okay. And the best thing about this is that you can lock it so that the powder does not go everywhere. Let's see, you have all the pretty highlight. So use Pop Palette, use the new Cashmere Complexion Compact, use the new, I'm taking pre-orders for this one, for the duo, the flat two-tone. Taking pre-orders for that. If you're in my VIP, you've seen, I'm also taking... There's a few things I'm taking pre-orders for the, I call it pre-fall preview. I'll blend that in a little bit. A little Q-tip action. The trash can. I move the trash can. Sometimes I'm overweight at the other end of the room where the desk is, so then I move the trash can over there, and then I forget to move it back, and then I'm sitting here and I can't. I don't want to get up. All right, Love at First Lash, waterproof. Look at this. So it has a brush that goes, brush the angle of this curve. You can lean the curve in. You lean the curve in sideways so that the hump presses on your lashes. But make sure you're not pushing up against your lid. You're just pushing up. Let's see if I can do it this way. Okay. And then you take the inside, the outer part, and then you lean that in too. And that way you get, it's like a double curl. Now what I like to do is go over it with the regular one. This is the waterproof with this curved brush. The regular one is water resistant, but not waterproof in it, but it's got a straight brush. But this also gives a lot of really good, great curl and definition. And it's got infused with vitamin E so that you get, your lashes actually get better. My lashes have never looked like this. Because I would always use different mascaras and then have all kinds of issues with it. Right. All right. Now, a couple of coats on this side, and then we're ready to go. Ready to go do paperwork. No, actually, I'm doing a lot of deliveries later. A lot of deliveries. I'll post a picture of some of the bags. I was going to do that this morning, and then I got... So much has been happening. I mean, I can be juggling. I just finally went back to a comment that I was posting at 8:30 this morning. Luckily, Facebook now will hold it. Like, if you're in the middle of writing a comment on somebody's thing, somebody's post, and you get distracted and whatever, you go back. If you didn't actually officially hit send or post whatever, it's still there. So thank God, because I was able to go back to it, because I was just in the middle of it, and then I got three or four messages and a lot of other things going on, and to just send a post, send this, comment to somebody to tell them sorry for their loss, and I'm thinking, did I send it? Did I hit send? Did I do that? Because there's so much this, that, and all with my phone, and all multitasking, and then in addition to cleaning the kitchen, or making dinner, or giving the dog a bath, or giving the dog a haircut, or doing Patrick's hair, or cleaning, making sure things got, and the laundry, and I've got laundry from, you can see that in this corner. That's last week's laundry. I've just been, it's a busy week if I'm just taking from the pile. But he's on an important call right now. He had Zooms until 7 o'clock last night. He had some Zooms. Work Zooms. But yeah, I've been Zooming. Zooming makeup parties, Zooming makeup lessons, Zooming helping people do their closets. People are, seeking, you can seek my help. And in a lot of different ways. Zoom parties, kids parties. You can have 3 or 4 teens on a Zoom, and we could be doing face masks, or you order some stuff from me. You can order some face masks. Like, you can even order, like, some of these, where is it? Oh, here it is. Order some face masks. Order some fun sheet masks. Very affordable. Everybody buys one. If you're gonna say it's like you're hosting a party for a teenager, you buy like 5 or 6 of these. They give them to their friends, and everybody comes on the Zoom, and we talk about the face masks, and we talk about the skincare, and we get them on good habits. Oh, I actually bumped my eye when I was doing that. You get them on some good habits, and and have a fun time. So everybody's got their face masks on. You do it, you plan it. It takes planning, but people used to plan parties before. You're just doing it a different way, It's just like making a goodie bag, So it's the same kind of thing. It can be you with your friends talking about makeup. It could be you and a few of your customers if you're in the beauty business and you want to have a little fun makeup time with your customers. I have a lot of friends on here in the beauty business who haven't been able to work. And let's see, look at this. Let's see, that's a long wearing lip color, okay? Even with a wipe, look at that. It had time to set. Okay. I wonder. Today will be interesting because I'll be wearing a face mask, so I'll be letting you guys know how well it does in terms of how it. But yeah, I have a whole list of all my services from Zooms. Some can be an Avon party, some an official Avon party, and those are free because I'm just doing it to promote my Avon business. But then there's some things where I'm actually walking people through and like kind of being like the way they would be if they were hiring me to do a house call, like helping them clean out their closet or helping them clean out their cosmetic bag, their cosmetic section of their dresser, or giving them advice about, but the beautiful thing about Avon is that you get all that for free when you book a Zoom with me. So if you are doing it from an Avon party, you're going to get the wealth of my knowledge and skills, and have a lot of fun, and then earn some freebies for hosting a party, and it's fantastic, and it doesn't cost anything with that. And Zooms, if you just have the app on your computer, do the app on your computer, or you do it on your phone or your tablet. It's so easy. I was so afraid of it. For 2 years, I kept hearing about it, I thought it was some complicated thing that only young people knew how to do, and that I didn't know how to do, and that I was nervous about. And lo and behold, it's so easy. So let me know if you want to host one. You can also do it in Video Messenger. Okay, you can do groups in Video Messenger now. It's fantastic. You can, all different kinds of stuff. So, also, our free sign-up is still going on. So, we have a lot of good stuff happening with this company, and you can earn, and you can, if you're in another thing, shout out to my friends in the beauty business, but a lot of you all, I know, because I did it too. When I had my own salon, I would have to buy a ton of products ahead of time and keep them in stock in case people wanted to buy. Right now with Avon, we are doing an awesome free deal with, if you buy any of the Chi products, any $30 purchase of the Chi, you will get this free travel size. So it's a great thing if you do hair color, and like we have the hair color kits, and we have they come with the travel size with the hair color kit, but you also get more. So this is great take home. If you like the Chi styling products, instead of buying them at the beauty supply, you can sign up for free as a rep under me. I can give you all the great tips on how you can earn, maximize your potential. You can, or if you're a customer, if you get these things, they can order from the catalogs instead of you keeping so many products and spending the money ahead of time and then saying it's not selling because people aren't buying, and then you're stuck with all that stuff. This way, you might have 1 or 2 things, and then the customer orders from the catalogs. And right now, for this 2 weeks, you get this special promotion. This is an awesome deal, and then you'll have either have those kits if you buy some stuff for your shop. You'd have these. Or your customer, if they order them, they'll get those too. And then it can go straight to their house without you having to go to the beauty supply or order from the beauty supply. It comes to your place, it sits on your shelves, and nothing happens. So, and it's the same thing if you're not in the beauty industry and you just want to, hey, I want to get some good deals on some Chi. You get some good deals on some Chi, the Chi products, or the Chi. We have all the Chi styling products right now until Tuesday. You can get that free, this awesome, and it comes in a gift box. Okay? How amazing is this? Okay, this is an awesome thing. Okay, so this is a great teacher gift. This is a great first responder, frontline, saying, I'm thinking about you, thanks for all you do. Imagine giving this with a face mask to somebody who's a nurse or a doctor, or someone who's on call, someone who's working 911, someone who's working all these crazy hours and doing all these things to help people right now. Healthcare worker, nursing home, all those things. So keep those in mind. We also have the face mask, we have the hand cream, we've got all kinds of great stuff. We've got hand creams and some fun, funky colors. A lot of stuff going on. I can't even go into all how amazing it is. So anyway, I'm going to just put a little bit of the makeup setting spray. And that's it. We're done. Thank you so much for watching. Thank you. Please like, share, subscribe, all that good stuff. I'm going to be planning on doing a giveaway from in the VIP. I've got some cool stuff set up for giveaways. I got some cool stuff set up for giveaways on my YouTube. Keep watching, keep paying attention, hang in there with me. But let's get it all going today. Okay, we can make a change and we can make it better. So thanks so much, and I'll see you next time. Bye.